Hey, okay, this is Teresa, Mountain Air Farms. We are back at the Woodsy Bungalow. We have just put up the last piece of tin, and now Randy is going around making sure all of the screws are in a straight line. This is an old fence trick. Yeah, fencing trick, ain't it? Putting the string up?
It's just you want a straight line, the string's the only way to get it.
Yeah. If you know you're going to have a straight line from one end to the other, put this string, you can buy it at any hardware store or basically any store. Stretch it across, it's got a little bit of a stretch. And then you'll know exactly where your screws or nails or whatever needs to be. They'll be in a nice straight line. He's done that many, many times. Whether if he's working on a building or putting up a fence or even working on a deck, when you know your screws have to line up and everything has to look precise, probably one of the easiest ways to do it. Now he's going to just get it off of this other screw.
Get up there.
He's got to get it. He's got to get his ladder.
Where's my little ladder?
What? Okay, I started to say you're.
It's in here. I don't need my big one.
Oh, okay.
You can get a ladder pour on a job.
We've got what, a 4 foot, a 6 foot, an 8 foot, and a extension 20 foot.
Yeah.
After he gets all the screws in, then the next thing after the screws, you're putting in the corner pieces.
Yep.
And then the soffits and the trim will go in last. We already put the J channel around all the windows and doors, which will function as trim. He's just lining up with them other screws. And he needs a string. Don't knock that ladder over on me. I think it was, no, that's the wrong end, I'm sorry. Got a fairly long piece of string because the sides are really long. So now, he's got another straight edge. And he could just go straight across the building and know where his screws need to be. We should be, what, 90% done today?
I gotta go mow a yard this afternoon for a friend of mine, so.
I had surgery.
But I'm gonna get all the trim up on the front, the eave trim and the drip edge and all that.
And all the corner pieces.
Yeah, try to get all the corner pieces. If I can get the 2 corners up here. If I can have this completely done,
You'll be happy.
I'll be happy.
I tell you, our weather, yeah, we're not having the tornadoes like Oklahoma and Missouri and then we're having, and even West Tennessee, but we are having rain nearly every day. Now, what is it they said that we're going from an El Nino to an El Nina?
Yeah.
And an El Nino is supposed to be wet and an El Nina is supposed to be dry. I don't think that
they kept saying all back through the winter this is going to be one of the driest summers we had, and so far it's been the wettest.
Yeah, our lakes
so
are.
Basically, you can listen to the weather forecast, what do they say, and do the opposite, and that's what it's going to be.
The easiest way to learn what the weather's going to be is walk outside. Look up. If you're wet, it's raining. if you're being blown around, it's windy. if you're cold, it's probably snowing. So many times that we start out in the mornings and we think, oh, it's going to be wet and rainy, so we delay in doing work, and then it turns out to be so beautiful, and then you're behind. So you know what, just go out, work, get it done. If you have to stop, you'll stop, you know, but just keep working on it. Never stop. I think that's the key to longevity. Once you stop, you know, your body, what is it, the commercial, a body in motion stays in motion? Yeah. But I really think that's true, because once you stop, once you know, have to sit down for a while, it's hard to get back moving. Once you take that long break, it's hard to get back moving.
This morning, it took me about an hour and a half just to get my back eased up where we was unloading that truck yesterday, just so I could get going.
Right.
But it finally limbers up, and you're...
Well, you know, you think about, you know, someone that, say, has broke their leg, and they're having to, you know, not use that leg and be on crutches or whatever. And then, you know, now they're starting to use that limb, and it's like that limb don't want to work for them. It's because they've not used it in so long. So I think, you know, that's the key to longevity, is just staying active. So, well, I'll bring you back on later today. We'll see what all he can complete today. Well, stay tuned. Keep watching.
Hey, it's Randy, Mountain Air Farms. All right. She came by and brought me some lunch. I'm about wrapped up. He's gonna film us a little bit at the end. I do need to caulk above them windows and caulk repaired. But we got rest of the siding on today. Put all the corners on, and we started the eave, which it's gonna work really good. My back was just slap wore out yesterday, and climbing up and down these ladders, it's killing me today. But,
And he actually figured out the window, the centerpiece of the window.
It's just a rib.
Yeah. The rib from the...
Rib from Tim, where I'm cutting it down and put up there.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's look good.
Yeah, the windows were going back in where they used to have windows.
Yeah.
So there wasn't really room to put a trim.
No, I mean, if you was doing wood, you just got a piece of wood trim. But
Right.
metal ain't wood.
But, yeah. Got quite a bit done today. He got everything he said he wanted to.
Yep.
And then some, because I don't think you were counting the
No.
little
I just want to get
windows.
that tin up and get that eave done.
Yeah, he
Kind of get how we was wanting to do that. I wanted to get all that set in how we were doing it, and then
right.
we can roll with it.
And then, if you'll notice in these corners where the side, what is it, underpinning maybe, or what is it called? The side, the eave.
Yeah,
Now-
I put J channel up there, so the other piece will come in and butt up, and this piece goes down in J channel. It's about the only way to mesh it together on these eaves with this stuff.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure there's a professional out there that would be able to tell me exactly what to do. But that was the best way I could come up with, in my professional opinion.
Right. And you're not a professional.
No, I'm not a professional.
He's a perfectionist, but not a
No.
professional. Not a professional.
I'm getting it done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks good.
Looks real good.
I like that. It boxed it in really good.
Now
We
you
should have about another day.
day and a half, 2 days.
Day and a half, 2 days, somewhere around in there.
Well, and you still have the screws across the bottom and the screws up on the top end.
Yeah.
So going up and down ladders or down low, squatting down low.
Yeah. Probably about 2 days, which this weekend we've got company content. There's always something to do.
Right.
But I think I've got to get started on that
Another
outdoor bar.
Yeah.
I may cut my wood this weekend for that outdoor bar. And come here Monday and Tuesday, finish up. And then Wednesday and Thursday.
Start working on it.
And Friday. I could probably knock it out in 2 days. Maybe 3 days.
Well, usually those outdoor bars are kind of like the chicken coops. You can knock them out in about 3 days.
Yeah, they ain't much, once I get the wood cut, they ain't,
Once the frame's there.
yeah. And they ain't no finish for it. It's all this rough cut lumber.
Right.
But we started selling our signs up at Sugar Hollow, up in La Follette,
La Follette, up on the lake.
Marina. And they called this morning and said, bring as many as you can of the lake ones burned, because we sold out of them. So we're going to be doing that. And then this other guy, he's wanting to sell them too. So,
Yeah.
or he said he did. We've got to get back with him on the price and everything. But they can make a pretty good profit on it, and we can sell it to them at wholesale. Everybody's got to make money.
Well, and if everybody has a piece of the pie,
Yeah.
then everybody's happy.
Yep, everybody's making a little bit. I'm happy.
Right.
But we can get that set up, but we've got to get a whole bunch of stuff burned and finished. It just takes so long to sand them and stain them.
Well, and even that with the weather, when it's wet and rainy, that sealant is not drying.
It takes forever for it to dry.
Yeah,
So
so
if it's pretty and sunny, 30 minutes, you can go back and put the second coat on.
right.
30 minutes, you can go back and put the third coat on.
Now, a lot of it is just weather driven.
Yeah.
And you know what?
That's my life.
We cannot do a thing about the weather.
No. I'm going to grab that taller ladder so I can caulk the bar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's going to caulk right up there at the eave where they both meet. Just a weather barrier. Yeah. Well, I'm just showing you what he's finished for the day. Looks really good. I know the owners are very pleased. So,
More for wasp person than anything.
yeah, and I tell you, there's a lot of bees around here.
There ain't no rain gonna get up underneath that roof and blow up underneath there.
No, but it's for the bees and the bugs. So that is what he's doing. He's going to finish that little bit, and then he'll probably close for the day. Simply, it's Friday.
Well, I gotta go mow.
Yeah,
A friend of ours, he had surgery, so I told him I'd take care of his yard
Yeah.
till he got better. Hopefully it's a month.
Who knows? That's all right. We'll do whatever they need. Well, I'm going to close for now. Just thought I would bring you back on, let you see how it turned out, what all he got done today. Well, remember to like, subscribe, and share. We love your comments and suggestions. We read each and every one of them. Yeah, and if you know of something that we can do easier or better, or something that will make maybe a transition corner work better than what he's doing, hey, let him know. Yeah, he would love to hear other comments and other suggestions, how other people are doing things. That's how we all learn. Well, remember, as always, we love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day.